Hey everybody. Hello everybody. Hey everybody. It's Brock. This is Brock. And we got a new episode with another episode of All About. What's up everybody? It's Brock and we got a brand new episode of All About. Today we are learning about a fish that a bunch of people have been asking about, and I finally got a video of him. So we're going to learn all about the Moorish Idol. This guy is known by everybody in the saltwater industry, but not many people have them because they can be very hard to keep. Prices on them, just starting out with the little small ones, you're going to spend $100 at least to get one of these guys. And then as they get bigger, the price just goes up. Tank size, you will need at least 120 gallon for one of them. Care level, it is definitely expert. We will get to that on why they're so hard to keep alive. Temper, they are very peaceful fish. They are not aggressive at all. Reef compatible is definitely with caution. We will get to that. Temperature, you want to keep it 72 to 78. I would keep it in the 78, maybe even like 80 range because they are from Hawaii, so it is very warm over there. DKH 8 to 12, pH 8.1 to 8.4, and your salinity 1.020 to 1.025. I would keep it in the 2.3 to 2.4 range because with this fish your water needs to be pristine. Max size, you can bet they're going to get at least 8 inches. They're a good sized fish once they get bigger, and they do grow pretty quickly. Colors, of course, is the real dominant white and black stripes going down them with the yellow shadows all over them. Diet, they are an omnivore. This is probably one of the biggest reasons why they do not do well in a tank is because they will not eat from you. Whenever ones that do eat, they'll eat anything from mysis to brine shrimp cubes, little blood worms, and then algae on a clip, of course. They got to have plenty of algae. But for the ones that are real stingy and do not want to eat, they need live rock with plenty. I mean, it needs to be rich with coralline algae and sponge and just hair algae, any kind of micro algae you can get on the rocks, anything for them to eat that they would eat in their normal habitat. Sometimes doing that helps them in the beginning, and then eventually they will eat from you. Compatibility, just ask. I would not put a lot of them in a tank. I would recommend just if you can find a mated pair, and if you do end up getting a mated pair, you'll need at least a 200 gallon by then because you're talking about two really big fish together in a tank. Origin, of course, they come from Hawaii, so these guys need plenty of open room to swim around. It does not like to be cramped up, and of course they need some caves for hiding whenever they get scared. But when I was looking online, I saw a bunch of these tanks, a bunch of real pretty reef tanks, but the rock was stacked up all the way to the back wall, and it gave no room for these guys to swim around except in the front. So if you want to get one of these guys, you're going to have to take some rock out. You need it to be really open for him to have plenty of room to swim around, kind of like a lionfish likes to swim way in the open. Of course, they need tons of algae to graze on. If there's any way you can start planting some microalgae in there or get some hair algae growing, that'll really help him stay healthy in the beginning. Lots of current. He loves that. Hawaii has some pretty strong currents in their water. That'll keep him in an environment that he's used to. And of course, great filtration. Your water needs to be pristine. You need to stay on top of your water changes, everything like that to keep this guy really healthy, because just a little turn in the water and he could be going out, you know. So this is a surgeon fish. A lot of people like to say they're butterflies or angels, but no, he is a surgeon fish like a tang. So watch out with that whenever you're mixing them with other tangs, because sometimes they can be aggressive and fight each other. A lot of times if you're going to pick this guy, I would just stick with him and not put tangs in the tank. Now with the reef compatible, I'm being with caution. In the wild and in cases where we've kept them, we've had problems with them picking at LPS corals and polyps and even clams. So you definitely want to see how their personality is before you get them. But there also is plenty of videos out there where they're swimming in a reef tank, not messing with anything. So there's also that case. But other than that, that is your Moorish Idol. He is awesome. He's super pretty. I would love to have one eventually once I get a big enough tank and can build a rock structure that would be more like his that he would want. But like I said, this isn't a normal fish you'll just go and get and have him like any peaceful, easy fish to take care of. You need to follow the rules and try to get this guy a perfect tank for him to swim around in. But other than that, that is your Moorish Idol. I'll answer any other questions y'all got about them. Just leave some comments down below. And also, if you do have one of your own, please leave some comments down below. I can only give so much information for you, and it's good to see in the comments of other people trying to say what their opinions on the fish are, because we all need to learn from everybody. But that's it. That's your Moorish Idol. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all like and subscribe to me, and I will see y'all in a couple days, every other day.